My God, that shit's funny. Oh, fucking hell. People are so crazy. Crazy, crazy people. You guys don't have TikTok? Go get TikTok and watch the AI gorillas. They're funny as shit. I've been laughing all day watching that crap. It's like the funniest shit on the internet. I need a good laugh. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. This weirdo. Sneeze your ass. Oh, yo, yo. You made it to the beach and it's hot as hell, so we inside the room eating pizza. With the AC on full blast. Nothing like it, huh? That's good. I'm glad you guys made it. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Cool, Marley. I hope you guys have a great time and have fun. Did you get my notification or no? You good, Matt? Good, man. Good to hear. I'm glad. He just pulled up YouTube and was live. Shit. Oh well. I guess the notifications ain't happening. Yeah, Marley's on holiday at the beach. Must be nice, huh? What's up, Dan? It's starting to cook outside here too. That's for sure. It's been hot today. I got a lot done today, so I'm good. Between yesterday and today, I got what I needed to get done. So I'm happy. I can chill on this holiday. It'll be great. I have to write down my dad's appointment for Friday. I forgot about that. I drove across the beach today. There was a lot of people there too. It was packed. There was tons of people there. I might go for a swim in about another 2 hours from now. I might go for a swim because the guy put some cleaning stuff in there, so I'm not really supposed to go in there yet. So I might go in there tonight because he put it in first thing this morning. So if I wait 12 hours, then it should be good. I'm actually gonna go out there and swoosh the water around and see if it's okay. It's not that cloudy. It was like some algae in the pool on the steps, and he just cleaned it. Yeah, I can't bleach my pee pee because then it's not gonna be good. It's bad enough it's old now. At least it still works. That's all that matters. You know? Yeah. I told Marley yesterday, you better not look like a lobster when you come back. You be hurting. Marley says vacay time. Vacation. Oh yeah, I'm all year round. Yeah. I honestly wish you guys can come here. I really do. You guys would have a blast. Hopefully. Even the salt water will help. I was telling her, Dan, that the salt water will help, you know. Salt water, Epsom salt baths at night before you go to sleep. That arm will be in good shape in no time. For sure. Yeah, I'm a lucky guy, I'm not gonna lie. I'll take it. I'll take all the luck I can get, bro. Let me tell you. I deserve it. I deserve it. I'll send some luck to you guys though, if you want it. Oh, she'll be alright. She just needs to go into the salt water, soak herself in the salt water, and it'll help her body tremendously. And before she goes to sleep, she should get an Epsom salt in the bathtub. And then when you get out of the tub with the Epsom salt, you rub that rubbing alcohol all over your body or all over that part, or you tie up the handkerchief to it. Either way, it'll help. If you do all three of those things in the next couple of days you're there, she'll come back home and she'll be back to normal. I guarantee it. But the thing is, like I tell everybody, if you don't do it 3 times a day, then how the hell are you supposed to get better? That's how I get better quick because I do it every single day and every like 3 times a day almost. If I'm in those type of pain situations. Yeah, you know, I can't wait to go into my pool and put salt in there again. I'll probably do it in 2 weeks' time. I'm gonna tell the pool guy next week because the guy's coming on Saturday to fix the water pump or the heat pump. I mean, as soon as he fixes the heat pump, then get that running. So that way at night it'll be nice and warm, so we can stay in there till like midnight. Yeah, the sea is the best to me. Using natural salt, natural salt water, and being in the beach is the best remedy. And then when you get out of there and you take a shower, then you take a bath afterwards with Epsom salt. But it's probably too much to do all of that one time. So I would say like not to, just to use the regular salt water for now. But the Epsom salt's only for 20 minutes anyway. But you can do it every other day, so it's not too much soap. But and then like I said, rubbing alcohol, and then you're good before you go to sleep. So that way the alcohol will penetrate through your body, through that part of your body while you're sleeping. Oh, nice, Dan. Yeah, I used to have a skim board and a bogey board, and my cousin has a surfboard. We used to skim board all the time, and then we had the bogey boards as well. And you can actually use the skim board as a bogey board, but you have to be careful. But yeah, we used to do all of that back in the day. I was at the beach 24/7, man. I even worked there when I was younger. If I wasn't on the beach, I was on the water fishing in a boat. But I don't really go too much to the ocean as much as I used to. But when I do get a chance, I like to go swimming on the in the ocean at sometimes. It all depends. But every summer I usually go swimming somewhere. But now that we have the pool and it's a saltwater pool, it's like kind of the same thing, but not really. But I think like I don't know, I can't remember. It was like 2 years ago. I made a video because everybody was like, "Yeah, you're bullshit. You don't have pink sand." And I was like, "All right, I'm going to the beach right now. You'll see." So I videotaped it. I went on my phone live and I said, "Here it is," and I held it up and I said, "See, we got pink sand." Everybody thought I was talking shit, and I was like, "All right, here you go." And I walked along the beach for a while, and then I ended the video. Yeah, it is. Bermuda's probably got some of the best beaches in the world. We have some of the best beaches for sure. I'll guarantee that. And the beach, there's a beach called the Horseshoe Beach. It's the biggest beach in Bermuda, and it connects to another beach called Elbow Beach. So between both of those beaches, it'll hold like thousands and thousands and thousands of people for sure. I've DJ'd on both of those beaches as well. I've been to a lot of concerts on those beaches, and I've swam at those beaches as well. Cut it up, dumb dog licking the tile. Crazy or something? So yeah, we have beautiful beaches here. The closest beach to me is a beach called John Smith's Bay. That's the closest beach to me. It's a small beach, but it's nice. It's like it good. The sand, like where the sandy part is, it's like you could fit at least maybe I don't know 1,000 people there or more. Probably like 1,000 people. And then um like the beach, it goes in and then it goes like that. Like when you walk in, it's at a slope and then it goes straight. So like it's on the south side where I am. It's a nice beach, but it's just it's kind of small. It's not that great. But that's the beach I like. But my favorite beach is probably where I used to live when I was young, which is Shelly Bay Beach. We used to go there like every single weekend with my parents. They used to take us all to the beach, and we used to hang out there. We used to fish as well on the side. We used to fish. We used to build like castles and shit like that. There was a nice restaurant there. We used to eat there at the restaurant. It was so nice. Now that restaurant's gone, unfortunately. Everything's changed pretty much. Yeah. It says here number one beach in Bermuda is Horseshoe, like I said. Then it's got Tobacco Bay. I forgot about Tobacco Bay. That's in the east side. That's like past the airport. So I don't really go there that much. I've been there like to a music thing one time. And then third is Elbow Beach. Then you got Jobson's Cove, Swizzle Inn. That's not a beach. The fuck? Then you got Warwick Long Bay. I've been there a million times. Actually been on dates there. Sea Glass Beach. Yeah, that's all right. Clearwater is a big ass beach. It's kind of a shitty place, like out of fucking trees and shit. And it's got the airport right next to it, so you gotta hear all the fucking planes every 5 seconds. But that beach is pretty decent too. It's big. Then it says Church Bay Beach. I don't really like that place that much. Then you got John Smith. That's the one I live next to. St. Catherine's Beach. Yep, that's a nice beach. That's right next to the hotel. Chaplin Bay. That's all rocks. That's trash. Shelly Bay Beach. Yep, that's pretty much the one I like. They say you just walk into the beach and it remains shallow, but you can snorkel along the rocks and see a lot of life. Yeah, that's the beach I was talking about today, where you can walk like 100 feet into the beach and still be shallow. That's a beach where you like, if you don't know how to swim and you just want to like sit in the water, that's the perfect beach to go to. That's for like non-swimmers. Anyway, yeah, cool beaches. Hey Ann, how you doing? All those boobs and buns, yeah. There's some around. You can't really like be too free around in the beaches here in Bermuda. It's illegal. You can't really like go topless and all that. You get in trouble for being topless. Well, girls have those the G strings and shit, thongs and all that. You see a lot of ass on the beach, but you won't see no girls walking around with their titties hanging out. That ain't happening. You'll get in trouble for that. A lot of tourists, a lot of European tourists, they do it, and they said, "Oh, my bad." Or somebody would say, "Excuse me, ma'am, you can't show your knockers over here." People were like, "Excuse me, you gotta cover up your things. It's illegal." I heard somebody say that one time. One time, we guys were at the beach, and this blonde chick, she had some nasty looking boobs, but she was probably like 60 something. But her shit looked whack. So nobody kind of really cared. But then somebody told her, "Look, you can't do that. Got kids around here and shit." Yeah. There's no like, there's a place here like called Cambridge Beaches. No, I mean, no, Nine Beaches, I mean. It's called Nine Beaches. It's like these little islands, and it's like these little like the houses are like on stilts, and you can actually like live literally on the water. Like your whole house is like the house you're in, like the little room. It's like a one bedroom like studio thing, and like it's meant for like couples on honeymoons and shit. And like you can, it's faced everything's like clean, like everything in front of you, there's nothing like covering you. In the back, like you can't see. Like if you were to sunbathe nude on like the porch thing, nobody would see you unless a boat comes in and looks at you. So like that's the most private area, I believe, to a certain extent, that you can actually do that. Like if you want to let it all hang out, it's like a little porch area. You can be on there and nobody can really see you. But yeah, there's a lot of private beaches here too. You can do all that shit on. I know all of them, but yeah, I don't really care about the beach too much. I like to go fish. I need to go fishing again. That's what I need to do. Well, the women who do go showing it off, they just don't give a shit. They're usually the women who do all that stuff are European chicks, because that's like a norm out there. Or women that just don't care, that are comfortable with their things hanging out everywhere. I mean, if they're showing their ass everywhere, they might as well show everything else. I know here in Bermuda, there's a lot of girls that show their asses at the beach, all that cellulite everywhere, looking gross. A lot of women now, they don't care. They show everything. They don't give a fuck. Back in my day, man, we was fucking begging to see some type of skin. Ain't nothing happened. It was like, damn it. Oh well. We have to watch Baywatch. Now you can watch WWE wrestling and see asses everywhere. I was watching the women's wrestling shit the other day. I was like, what the hell am I watching? Back in my day, this shit never happened. Dang. These little kids get into these wrestling events. Look, mommy, look at that girl's ass. That's some crazy shit. I was like, damn. Everything's so fucking open. Yeah, there you go. See, J.C. Penney and Sears catalog. There used to be some fine bitches in there modeling. There you go, Dan. I used to remember that too because my older sister used to do. She used to have the J.C. Penney catalog, and I used to go through it. And I used to be like, damn, some fine bitches in here. Holy shit. There probably still is. Probably better ones now. Probably bitches in there modeling their G string and shit. How do you know? Who you rolling your eyes at? How do you know those models are bitches? Who cares if they get the bag? They still could be bitches. Who cares? They could be good bitches. I'm not saying they're bad. Don't you guys call men assholes? And we getting sensitive now, Lil. Yeah. Don't be calling women bitches. Oh my god. Alright, they're hoes then. I'll call them hoes. That's my favorite saying anyway. These hoes. Those models are hoes anyway. They be showing their asses and cleavage, so they must be hoes. Mm. She be doing something. She be always talking shit. Blah, blah, blah. She said she was gonna go live. I ain't seeing nothing yet. I'm over here yawning and shit, waiting for her to go live. Nothing, man. Maybe like in La La Land. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna do some motivational cards. I'm going live tomorrow, which is today. Uh, some When I do it, it's a joke. Obviously, I'm not literally, calling you that name. Everybody does it. It's a norm of life. I do it every day in here. It's nothing personal, and we're put towards a specific person. Danny is bath time. Oh, it definitely happens in these chats, that's for sure. I remember I tell you guys a story all the time when I first came on here years ago, before I had this channel, when I was in other chat rooms. I remember the first chat room I went into. Don't you ever date Aquarius men? They're all assholes. They all cheat. Aquarius men are trash. Aquarius men are this and that. I'm like, dang. I ain't telling nobody I'm an Aquarius. Shit, I'm not even gonna talk to him. I got bashed. I got bashed before they even knew I was an Aquarius. Shit. People are just whack. They just say whatever they want. But there's people who actually mean it. And then there's people like me who jokes around and talks like that. It's just the way I talk. I'm not like pointing out a certain person. Unless if I do, I'm talking about a certain person, then I'll say what they are. It's not no problem. People call me names all the time. You call me mean. Yeah, I don't have to go hard. That's one thing about me. I ain't doing that shit. I think it's disrespectful to go hard on somebody and just call them names and shit. Unless they're getting provoked or you call them something first. That's different. Name calling is a part of life, especially when you're mad at somebody. You know, when you're mad at somebody, obviously you're gonna call them names because that's just normal. Yeah, that's usually what I do. Unless they want my attention that bad, I'll call them some names if they really want to. It's not a problem. You call me names, I'll call you fucking names. But I try to stay away from all that bashing shit because people are too sensitive and people are too like, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna cancel you. Shut your ass up. It's just the way people talk sometimes. You can say those words like how I do in a funny way, you know. Like I do it in a funny way, I believe, and some people probably think it's not funny. They probably think like, oh, Mark always says these hoes or these bitches or whatever. Oh, so you don't like it, then leave. It's cool. The people who like it, they fucking think it's funny, and they know I'm just joking. Then that's cool. If you want to be sensitive, then go look at the rest of the world. The rest of the world does it. So what? I'm canceled because you know me and I do it. I don't give a fuck. It's not like I do it 24/7. You know. Yeah, exactly. We're all over 21. Shit, we talk so much shit in here. But there's some people that act like that. They've said it to me before. We go, why you calling them a hoe? I said, well, you know, because she is. What do you want me to do? I'm calling it like I see it. Do you know the person I'm talking about? No. Well, then obviously I do. I'm gonna tell her she's a hoe, and that's what she is. Simple. I'm not gonna call a random person that I don't know a hoe. Obviously not. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm agreeing with you, man. Yeah, 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 exactly. I never fight with anybody unless the person starts a fight with me. Like how you do sometimes, and Shania and some other people. They like to press my buttons, and then when I say something, I'm a bad person. But it's all good. I can handle it though. I get over shit. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's all good. Tomorrow's another day. I like it though. I think you guys like it more than I do, to be honest, because that's why you guys continue to do it. Yeah. Even if I mention it or tease, it's still like, as long as it doesn't get personal or disrespectful, then I think that it's fine. Like Dan said, we're all over 21. We're in our 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. We can all talk shit and have fun as long as you're not getting personal and disrespectful. That's what I don't like. Because everybody knows how I am. I talk a lot of shit. I tease. Everybody tease me back. We just have fun. Nothing's personal. As long as it doesn't get personal or somebody in here acts up and be's personal with someone else, then that's disrespectful. I don't want that in here. But, we're not like that. I don't believe anybody in here is disrespectful. Like talking, like, calling names and shit. Thank God. Because I don't want that in here. That's not good. But if I tease people, some people get sensitive, and some people could be listening right now and don't like the way I say things, and they probably never come back, and I could give a flying fuck if they do or don't. It don't phase me. I'm not here to please the world. I'm here to do what I'm doing, and that's it. I'm just randomly talking shit because this is who I am, and I like having fun. It's not like I'm like doing something bad. But I know people that are like really bad and they, curse, they hate women. And I know women who hate men and they're going to say bad shit and argue with people and disrespect people. Or I have to go by what your politician, your politic views are or like what song you like or what team you like or some shit like that. I don't care. As long as you ain't coming in here and bothering me and aggravating me, then I could care less what your beliefs are or what you're doing. Yeah. But some women are like that. All these feminist weirdos and shit. They'll be like, women's rights, women's rights. Women have plenty of rights. The fuck you talking about? Women have more rights than men. So like they can debate me all they want. I really don't care. A lot of people talk without facts and talk without experience. So I don't really care what any of them say. Uh, as a guy, I love women to death, and I rather deal with women than deal with men, because a lot of men hate on me and they're assholes, and a lot of men have disrespected me more than any woman has. So I rather deal with women more than I deal with men, for sure, because men are just fucking idiots to me. And a lot of men I like my boys, my friends, my family and shit like that. The guys that come in here are all cool. I don't have no problem with any guy that comes in here. But I get along more with women than I do men. Because men are haters. But they hate other guys for just even talking to a woman that they like. I get hated on in here plenty of times. Mark's talking to all these women in here. Yeah, but I'm not fucking any of them. So why you mad? You act like I'm in here like in a strip club or something, bro. Women are in these chat rooms. In every chat room, there's more women than men. What you want me to do? Fuck. You act like it's a problem. If it's a problem, then start your own channel and start getting your own women now. These women don't belong to me. I tell people all the time, these women don't belong to me. They got boyfriends or they got husbands, and even if they don't want me. They're in here asking me questions about some guy. I ain't worried about these damn women. And neither should you, or if they're in there, if they're in here or not. That's why a lot of guys. That's why some of the guys that used to be in here don't come in here no more, because they're a bunch of idiots, and they always start trouble and say stupid shit. Like Mike's got all the women in here, so then go to another chat if you think that that's a bad thing. Oh, if I have all the women in here, why don't you take some off my hands then? Apparently, because I all have them all. But you'll come in here and just randomly talk shit and not pick up nobody. That's your problem. This ain't a dating site. Fuck you think? The amount of bullshit that I've been through in this channel with that type of stuff is crazy. Women be fighting, and men and all these people in here talking shit for no reason. Well, people always are gonna judge, a person based off what they say or how they are. I really don't care. Like, the thing is, you can bash men or women all you want. It's just their experiences you had. You're going to do those type of things. So a lot of people are, like I said, they can't forgive themselves. They always blame the person that they dealt with. So if a person says I hate women or I hate a man or I hate men, then that person, right, has obviously an issue with themselves. Because if they hate all men and all men are this and all men are that, it's because you attract the wrong ones by saying stupid shit or doing stupid shit. And then if a bad guy comes to you, get rid of him then. Why are you trying to change him? Because that's a woman's biggest problem. Is you think you're gonna be able to nurture that piece of shit that you're talking to and make him a better person because you give him some head or give him some coochie. That don't work no more, sweetheart. It don't work that way. You women try to change men. A man has to change on his own. Your coochie will never change him. It's gonna make it worse. You gotta value your body and value yourself before you get. If a real man will stay with you and not get nothing from you until you're ready. But if you want to go ahead and give your shit out on the first date, second date, or the second month, then that's your fucking problem. And then when it don't work, don't blame me. Blame your damn self. Exactly. Yep. But I hear a lot of women out there like they say, "Oh yeah, um, you know, what's this guy's intentions about me?" And then when I tell them, they're like, "Yeah, a lot of women are smart when they come in here and ask me those questions." You know, they're like, "Oh, Mark, what are their intentions?" Because they trust me to tell them the truth. And I'll say, look, this guy, he seems cool, whatever. Or yeah, this guy, I don't really see nothing going on here. Okay, then I'm like, all right, Mark, cool. They'll trust me to like, and I want to tell that woman the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, you can change him. You would never hear those words come out of my mouth. Hell no. Fuck that. Me, I'll never try and change a woman either. If you don't click with me and we don't click together, then I'm not changing you. I'm changing my number so you don't call me no more. I'm gonna block your ass. That's about it. Anything that's gonna change is my attention towards you. I'm not gonna give you none. Hell to the nah. But some people, I've seen it happen more with women than I do with men. It's kind of like maybe 60-40, where I've seen a lot of women say, oh, I think he's so nice and he's so this, and but he has this problem, and I'm gonna make sure I solve it. He's gonna change. He's gonna change if we get married. And you get married, and everything's fine for like about a couple months to a year. Oh, now that I've been with him for a year and a half, he doesn't want to work anymore. We had our first child, and he changed. He don't even want to change. He doesn't spend any time with the baby. He's just out with his boys, and he plays PlayStation all day, and blah blah blah. You know how dumb you sound, and then you wonder why we call you names, because you thought in your beady little dumb mind that you thought you was gonna change that guy when he got married to you. You gave him some coochie first. You gave him some head or whatever sexual desires that you gave him, right? So you can have this, love that you think you have, when all the while it was lust. Then after that, you want to get engaged and married, and then you have kids, and you have bills, and then you don't want the person no more, and you get rid of them, and then you get a check every month because you buried the child. And then women want rights. You have all the rights in the world. You get paid every month to take care of you get paid. You get your if you got your own job, you get child support on top of that. But when it's the other way around, it don't happen. Then you wonder why these guys don't want to deal with new women. Because a lot of people just ruin it for everybody, to be honest. The bad women make the good women suffer to get a decent guy. And then the bad guys make it for the good guys to get a decent woman. Because a decent woman is going to be like, I'm so used to fucking idiot guys and trying to make them better or help them, and then fall in love with their dumb asses, and then they show their true colors, or they change for only a year or a week. And then on top of that, you want to so then it makes it difficult for the good ones to find other good ones, because the good ones' brains are all tarnished from all the bullshit that they've endured, that they half of them have put on their own selves. And then when I say that shit, people are like, "No, that's not the case. Don't lie to me. You know that's the truth, but you never want to admit it." And that's the biggest problem in the world today, and all these years, is nobody takes accountability for their fuck ups in their relationship. And you try to give this person a chance, and then when it doesn't work, you blame them. It's your fault because you tried to change a person that wasn't going to change. And if you take accountability for the people that you put in your life, then you should feel better about your chances for the next time, because you learned from that previous thing. But no, you want to play victim all the time. And then instead of saying that one guy or that one woman did this and did that, you're going to say all men are assholes or all women are hoes. You just have this vendetta against the sex, the part, and instead of the person that you had put in your energy. So who's to blame? You or the person you tried to change? You. Because you know you shouldn't have done it. Don't lie either. You know it's true. And if I'm resonating to somebody or I'm talking to you, don't worry. It's okay. I'm not bashing you. I'm just telling you to forgive yourself for dealing with that person, dealing with that person's energy. Now you can erase those things and start all over again. But remember that no one's perfect, neither are you, and make sure you do things the right way. As soon as you get that red flag, then it's goodbye. Don't even put yourself through another dramaful situation. And that's where you become the smartest version of you and you save your energy from dealing with another idiot that you have to try and save. This ain't save a whole world. This is save your energy so you won't have to deal with one. Do I have to teach you people everything? Hey, Maria, darling, how are you? You know what I mean, Maria? I'm talking about relationships, you know. Oh, God. Well, I'm baffled on how a man has every. Um, I'm baffled on how a man has a beautiful woman that only they have been with. They have kids with them, and then leave them for a hoe. That's what I can't understand. Oh yeah, Walter got the job, and that's good. See, it all worked out. And that's the thing, you know. I think people don't like to hear me talk about things like that because it reminds them of themselves. And I'm not calling people out. I'm just stating the facts because that's how it really is. And all I want you to do as a person to get better is to make sure your judgment of the next lesson that you've learned. If you've learned that lesson, then don't hold yourself like, you know, like don't put your coochie in a cage and don't put your mind and your body in like a confinement and say, I never want to be a person ever again. You know, I understand we get mad and we say shit like that. I do it too, you know. I'm like, I don't want no damn woman, fuck these women, and I get mad, you know. But I'm only mad because I I give a person a chance. See, now we're gonna go to the next step of what we can talk about. You give a person a chance and you say, this person seems like a good, like I'll go by what I do. This person seems like a good woman, you know? And I'll analyze her. I'll be like, you know, she got a good job, she got her own apartment, she got her transportation, she's beautiful, and she's single. I said, okay, let me shoot my shot. And I do. And I shoot my shot. And then we start talking. And we start, you know, being cool or whatever. We start dating. And all of a sudden, she can't keep it together and ends up showing me her true colors. And she starts acting like a whack job or being weird or doing dumb shit or sends me a red flag. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm done. Other people will be like, oh, no, she's probably having a bad day. Or, you know, she probably won't do it again. Or, you know, I know it's a red flag, but it's okay. I don't know when I'm going to find somebody else, so I might as well keep to this person. I might as well keep him. It's cool. I've been disrespected before. This wasn't that much, but, you know, I'll take it again. It's cool. I'll change him. Or they would change. That's the best one. If I can't change them, they're gonna change. Anything they're gonna fucking change is their underwear if they have enough, or they're gonna change their clothes. That's the only thing that changes in a person, unless they really do positively change. And majority of the time, 75% of the time, they ain't gonna change for you or nobody else. And that's why where they are. And that's why people should never close themselves off completely. All right? You should never close yourself off completely. There's always there's always somebody for everyone, right? I believe that even now I can still find the right woman one day. That's something that I don't hope and pray for it. I just believe that it could be a possibility that there could be the right person for me eventually in my, in this life right now, or in the next couple years, or next couple days, next couple months. It could be. It can happen any day. But I'm not looking for it, and I'm not begging for it, and I'm not wishing for it. When it happens, God's going to give it to me. And if I don't, I will not be sad. I will not be mad. I will not tell God, what the fuck you doing? Why didn't you give me a wife? Why don't you give me a girlfriend? Please. I'm never going to do that. Hell no. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay open to the possibility that there is a decent woman out there that will want somebody like me. Simple. If not, I'm good. I'm good. I'd rather have 20 women, decent friends, than have one woman that ruins my life. Let that sink in. Maria, I got your donation. Let me see what you want. My favorite pain in the ass. What's this? Cool. All right. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Maria, Maria be talking about D. Ever since I started talking about D, I said ever since I talked about that shit on this channel, everybody says it now. I wish all of us were here. I wish all of you guys that are new to me in the past like year that have known me, I wish you guys were here like 4 years ago. If you guys were here 4 years ago, you guys would be laughing your asses off. I had the most wildest, craziest women in here at one time. And they were always talking about D the whole damn time. You would have thought this was sexual terror 101. They be talking mad, and they like me because I like talking mad shit about it, right? So we were in here all laughing like crazy. I'd go to bed with my stomach hurting from laughing so much. Yeah. So each other today, I was so excited for him, and he see as I would talk about it. All right, Maria, I'll check for you. I'm glad. I'm glad Walter got the job because last night I said that the interview might be stressful or might not be that great, but he's definitely got a good chance of getting the job. I believe I said that. I believe Spirit told me that. I better rephrase that because people get mad. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The interview might have been bad for him because he's nervous. But I remember I got the justice card and I said, yeah, he looks like he might get the job. Yeah. So that's good. I'm happy for Walton. He deserves it. He's been through some bullshit. Yay, Walter got the job. That means he's gonna want some coochie to celebrate. Yeah, some people get nervous like that. These women back in the day that were in here, they used to come in here almost every day and ask me if they're gonna actually get D from their man. Like literally ask me that question. When's the next time they're gonna get some D? I even had monthly readings on when you will get some D. My 12 zodiac sign reading was when will you get the D? And then I got in trouble. Because people started hating on me because I thought about it first. And I don't even see nobody do it now. And if they do, good for them. All right, so because you saw Walter today, um, he felt that he wanted to be kind to you. He wanted to, feel the compassion that you've given him throughout this week with the interviews and the job hunt and all that stuff. Um, he feels like, that you mean well, and he doesn't want, when you said you don't want to be a side chick, he doesn't want that either, and he feels timid about, what's going on, and he feels like he has to do more, but he doesn't. But at the same time, like, he also knows that it's destined for you guys to be together. He likes the outcome, he likes the way things are, he wants to make things better, but he always has like a situation that he has to get over. You know what I mean? So I feel like he's getting to the end of his problems, and there's gonna be some times where things are gonna, he's gonna have unexpected things happen, and he might not be available. But at the end of the day, like, I do see, like, he thinks that the cycle that you're in now will get better in his eyes, but he just doesn't want no problems. Like, when you talk to him about how you love him and he loves you, and you don't want to be this no side chick or whatever, you don't want no bad things. Like, he takes that into consideration. Like, he says, look, I don't even want to argue with this woman. But I still see, like, he gets jealous when men look at you, or he'll get, he'll feel like, kind of like, he'll be jealous, and he also doesn't want to like argue with you about anything. But he might be very uncertain about how he's going to get over those type of feelings. So he might catch some guy checking you out or something at the store, and he might be like, fucking guys are looking at my woman, damn it. Yeah, oh yeah, that too. I forgot about that. Yeah, he asks about the ex. Yeah. So that's probably why he's like kind of jealous, because he knows your ex is coming there, and he probably thinks that something's going on. Oh, there you go. That's probably why he was jealous, because guys is looking at you. Yep. See, I got it here. I got the jealousy card, so makes sense. But otherwise, that it looks good, Maria. I don't get nothing bad. I don't get nothing bad. Hey, Toka, how you doing? Let's check. I'm good, Toka. How are you? I got your donation just now. You can ask your question when you're ready. And I hope you're doing good. I'm good. I've been laughing so much at stupid AI TikToks. I don't know if you have TikTok, but if anybody has TikTok, go watch the Gorilla AI thing. Those guys, they fucking crack me up. They talk mad shit, and it's so funny. It's shit that I would probably do. That's why I'm so glad I'm not good with the internet because I'll be putting them videos up. People be fucking dying. But that's cool. I let them do it and I'll enjoy them. So I've been laughing a lot. All right. So Maria, I would say when you told him this, the first thing he thought of was my plans for the future with you and my opportunity that comes. I'm looking forward to that. But he also thinks that when you said that, he thinks that, he thought about what he just went through. When you said, when you're finished with what you got to deal with, you can, be with me type of thing indirectly. So he's thinking about, his bad relationship with his baby mom. But he's also trying to overcome that and get, in a better position with you. So he thinks that the baby mama will delay the progress and is delaying the process and giving him anxiety. But at the end of the day, see, I got the Ace of Cups, and that tells me that he's ready to offer you that love every time. But when that happens, it's up to him. But this Ace of Cups pretty much says that he's willing to offer you that. Even though you said that to him, he definitely wants that. You know? He wants to offer you more. But it has to be when he's ready. So just make sure like you feel like that's fair enough. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome, darling. Yeah, exactly. Well, there you go. See, as long as you slap that coochie on him, then you're good to go. You gotta ask him for some D, I'm sure he'll give it to you. All right. No problem, sweetheart. You're welcome. It's all good. All right, Toka, you said what's or who is coming towards me, and I was feeling good, but I'm gonna pop off and be patient. So nothing's going on with Jay. Jay's been like non-available. Toka. Jay ain't made no damn move on the coochie. You gotta be dressing more provocative or something. You gotta show him some ass cheeks or something. You gotta give him something, give him something to look at. Shit. How many teeth? Don't do that. I thought Jay would have hopped on it by now. What's wrong with these guys? These guys are scared. Scared. You scared? I'll be always hollering at somebody. Shit. I love talking shit to women and having fun. Some of these guys, they be like not knowing what to do. I'm gonna have to teach you a course in how to talk shit to a woman and have fun. Shit, man. What's wrong with these guys? Yeah, probably because, like I told you before, it's probably because past resentment. That's the only thing that holds everyone back is past. If you go to the beginning of this live, that's what I was talking about how all these people are making it worse for each other by like saying stupid shit like, oh, I'm never gonna find nobody again. I don't want nobody. All men are assholes. All women are bitches. And blah blah blah. I was talking about this whole thing, like, man, you can find somebody else, but make sure you don't let it go far or try to change somebody. Soon as you get that red flag, that's it. Goodbye. No more chances, no more coming back. Oh, I'm sorry. No, no, go. So that way you don't get caught up. You got to go to the red flag comes. And if there's no red flag and it's just little minor little tweaks here and there and the flag doesn't raise up the pole, then you're good. Because there shouldn't be no red flags. You see what I'm saying? But people get a red flag and just leave it on the pole and say, yeah, that's cool. I'm used to it. They'll change. If not, I don't care. I'll just get somebody else. You see what I'm saying? People just got like some weird mentality. Sometimes you can feel the energy from the person, but you know, let's check though. All right. Mm. Well, between now and the end of July, I do see a man here, but he's still reversed. He doesn't really want to commit or ask you out, or like, I feel like there's a man around, but he doesn't want to ask you out, or this person, like, maybe scared or mentally drained. And it probably is Jay, maybe, but it could be somebody else. But I do see like the King of Pentacles here reversed. So that could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But this could be like a person you work with because it's the King of Pentacles, somebody who's a boss. And that fits the criteria here, if that's the right word. But I would say this person is like mentally drained and they're trying to escape from their mentalities and their worries, and they're secluding themselves and not really wanting to have to date you or date anybody. But then there's another man here that's like a handyman type of guy or somebody who likes working with their hands. This person, I got the magician here. So this person could be somebody that might approach you, but at the same time, this person has a lot of self confidence and self reliance and skill, and they have a lot of like, willpower, and they're a good person, but they can also trick you to doing things that you don't want to do. So they're like somebody who can be around or and show you some type of interest, but at the same time be a pain in the ass too. But I don't see like no concrete love situation here, but I see two different men, one that's interested and one is not. But this person that's interested can also be, because the magician is a guy who's slick. See, like he'll probably talk some shit to you and then try and get a date with you and then want to have sex with you tomorrow. So, and if you're into that, then hey, that'll be your magician. You get the magic stick. But if you don't want that type of vibe, then this person could just want that, which most people want, because that's how they live today, this world. But I'll check. I'll check Jay's feelings towards you right now. I know you didn't ask me, but I'll check just for the hell of it. Why not? Yep, same shit. Yep, not good. Just not willing to make a move. Yeah. Yeah, just rewind and check what I said. And then I offered to check Jay's feelings for you real quick. And I don't see him like making a move on you either. Cause he's like he might be like he might be the jealous type. So maybe someone else, maybe like he thinks that you're like, eye candy for a lot of guys. So he might be like, yeah, I can't be with her because I'll be jealous when all these guys is looking at her or something like that. So if you are, where you consider yourself that, then that's probably why he might be jealous. The jealous type of guy that don't want people looking at his girl all the time, which is stupid, but whatever. I don't care if guys are looking at my girl. Go ahead, shout her up for me, prime up that coochie for me. That's cool. When she gets him, she can take it out on me. I don't mind. But yeah, I would say Jay is not interested because he's still got this Empress reversed here that he thinks about that gave him anxiety and gave him like, a lot of shit to worry about, arguments. Somebody caused him a lot of mental, you know, anxiety. Yeah, so I don't think he's gonna make a move because he's still caught up. Let me check like what his love life is like, or if he's with anybody. Well, I see that he likes women. He likes. He admires women. He would like to have a woman, but I get jealousy again. It looks like the woman he likes, he's jealous of, or jealous that other people like her too, and he can't handle it. Like a lot of guys, if they like a beautiful woman, I take this from me. I know guys. I know how guys are. Because when your girl is fine, or she's got like she could be ugly as shit but have like the best body in the world. It don't matter. Guys is gonna be looking. Guys are gonna look even at some regular chick. Guys can just like them, whatever. So if a guy has that issue, a jealousy issue, they're not gonna want you. And they're not just gonna be weird like that. Like you can't lock that woman. Well, you can. If they think they can lock that woman home up all day and say, yeah, just bury my children and stay home, and I'm gonna keep impregnating your ass so you have no time to do nothing. That's the insecurity of a jackass. See, if you have that much insecurity and that much jealousy, then don't ever go out with a woman then, because if you think no other man's gonna look at her, then you're damn wrong. And I'll tell you from experience, I dated one of the best looking women in this island, in my opinion, at the time. She was probably one of the finest women I've ever dated. And she's still fine. But she's not married. She ain't got no kids. Because it's hard to be with somebody like that in this day and age. She's banging as fuck. And I know she probably be. I know any guy that dates her, they'll be mad as shit. Guys coming all up to her and, hey, baby, you looking good. Hey, baby, you got your number. And guys used to come up to her right in front of me and be like, oh, yeah, this your man. She'd be like, no, no, we're just dating. I'll be like, yeah, bro, you can get her number, go right ahead. I used to tell guys, yeah, you can take her. She ain't mine, bro. It's cool. I'm just dating. She ain't really my girl. I ain't asked her yet. And she used to get mad at me. I was like, well, I'm not telling them no lie. You know, we went out on a few dates, a few double dates too, with other people, but it just didn't work because it was the opposite way around. She was jealous that other women were coming to me when I was DJing. They would always used to come up to me, oh my God, Mark, play my song, oh my God. And, there's drunkers, they be coming up to me, giving me hugs and kisses and shit, leaving their lipstick all over my fucking face, and she be irritated as fuck. What you want me to do? Slap a bitch with a CD or something? I'm like, get away from me, my girlfriend's right there. What do you want me to do? Get in trouble for hitting a woman for like, well, why don't you go in front of me so that way these women, I told her, why don't you stand next to me at the DJ booth if it bothers you so much? My DJ career ended a lot of my relationships because the girl I was dating would not accept the fact that other women will come up to me while I was playing music and give me a hug or give me a kiss or, I can't control that. What you want me to do? Have a sign there? My girlfriend's a jealous biatch, and you can't touch me, or give me a simple hug and a friendship kiss on my cheek or something. Shit, I know these people. I went to school with them. I know some of them are my cousins. One time, my cousin came up to me and gave me a big hug and a kiss, and she was like, "Who's that bitch?" I was like, "That's my cousin. Turn it down, sweetheart. Take it easy." Every woman that came up to me tonight is not a woman that I'm having sex with, sweetheart. I'm not even having sex with you. So why are you mad? Yeah, people's jealousies take over. It's true. And I can't handle that shit. I hate a jealous person. I really do. And if I can ever find a woman that's not jealous of my friendships with certain women, then I can't be with you. Because I would never do that to you. I accept the fact that if my woman has guy friends and they come up to her to give her a simple hug and a kiss or whatever, like a friendship, that's cool. I don't care. Go ahead. It's cool. Like I'm cool with that. That's a regular norm thing, especially if you're like cousins or like really good friends or you work together. We haven't seen each other in 10 years. Oh my God. Nah, if you're, cheating on me, obviously, that's not good. But if it's just a friendship thing, then what's the problem? No, it is a problem because you shouldn't be touching my girl. Ah. All right, calm down, sweetheart. But yeah, that's what happens though. It's real talk. People are just weird like that. It's really sad to be honest, because I've never been that way, and that probably bothers the women that I've been around or been with. They're like, Mark's never jealous when a guy comes up to me. For what? I don't care. It doesn't matter. Go ahead, give him a hug. I don't give a shit. And what you want me to do? Kill the guy? Don't touch my girl. I couldn't imagine saying that. Unless, like, they were doing some type of harm to her. That's different. Anyway, it's all good. Stay single, stay happy. It's better that way sometimes, but don't give up on love. I'm not. I'll never give up on trying to find. Well, not trying to find. Let me restate that. On trying to believe that there is somebody out there that I could possibly be with one day. I'm definitely optimistic and open to it, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna work. But I'm hopeful it does. Why not? There always can be that one person. You can be my age, younger, older. You can find love before you fucking die. You never know. It's life, and ain't shit right. Anyway, I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna go talk to my sister because I believe she's home. See what's going on with her, and then I'm going to uh, make some dinner. I'm gonna have some fish, fish and chips tonight. I have to go see if we got some salad. I want some salad tonight. I take my dog out to go pee. All right. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll be back about maybe, I don't know, 2 hours from now or something.